Hi, it is Barton here from the channel, and today I'm gonna show you how to read those values when you get some logs from your bike while you've been riding. Let's jump in straight away to see what we can read, what we can find in our logs. So I'm not gonna go in here and say how to set it up, how to connect it, how to write the logs, how to save them, and how to adjust them so you can see the values of what I'm showing you. But what I'm showing you, it might inspire you to do some login on your bike to see if there is something similar going on your bike. So in this case, these logs show me there is some kind of restriction in the intake. I think it is in intake, but I'm gonna look for it and try to do first some mods to the intake, and then if this doesn't help, I will take care about the exhaust to see if there is anything in the exhaust what will help this issue. So what the issue is, it is marked in here on the red. On top one, it is shown it is throttle position. Let's ignore those small steps. Let's say it is 400% now wide open. On the second chart, you got engine speed, it is RPMs. It starts from 4,000 and ends up almost at 12,000 RPMs. So at the bottom one, you got map intake pressure, which shows what pressure is inside of the intake manifold, and you can see it is not straight, it is going up and down, and especially if you look from, let's say, from 6,000 RPMs and up to 12,000, it looks like it's dropping down. So that means there is some kind of restriction that makes this air pressure to go down. So there is no drama, but it shows there is something what can be improved, and that might make more power, basically more air, more power. But it all depends how the small difference will be if I improve something. But from this chart you can read, even if there's a bigger issue than that, like you got even more drop in pressure inside the intake. Or on the other hand, you can have a look on values of your O2 sensor, and then you can see it was running low on fuel. There was a lean mixture or something like that on the while you've been accelerating or trying to keep up with the high speed what you can get, and then just some small tweaks over there and you can make things improve. So in this chart you can see the gear changing while I've been accelerating, and you can see on the top one, actually you can see I can't now, but on the top chart you got a sensor voltage from the O2, so you can see it is about 800 millivolts. So that says the mixture is rich. On the middle one you can see the drop in the throttle position, because basically you have to close the throttle for a split second to change the gear. And at the bottom one you can see a drop of the RPMs from changing the gear from this, I think it's like fourth one or fifth one. Actually it is not the last one, but because you can see like 5 seconds later on there is next gear change, so you can see that on the throttle drops. So while you're doing that, it is nice to see that your O2 sensor, it doesn't go lean. That means there is a lot of petrol still in the intake before or actually while you change the gears. So as soon you're gonna drop the clutch off, I don't know how to say it, but basically when you finish changing the gear and you add the throttle again, you're gonna put more air back to the engine, and you're not gonna feel like the bike have lost the power for split seconds while you've been changing the gears. So that makes that really nice acceleration that you can hear like bikes going like bah, 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 something like that. Yeah, it's just the example because I don't know how to better describe it. You can see on my some of my videos when I'm changing the gears, the engine doesn't struggle to change those gears. It just goes back on the revs and it just going like mad, like a really like a engine like proper like F1, what I would say. It is far away. Yeah, I know it is not high tech, but something. I hope you get me what I mean now. So this is the one of the videos which should inspire you to start thinking about your bike. Is your bike actually working as it should, or there is something to be improved? Well, I would say yes, there is always something to be improved, but all depends, will you, or actually do you see that something have to be improved? If you don't, just skip it, just leave it as it is. Don't waste money or time, and just enjoy your ride if it's enjoyable for you. In my case, it wasn't. This bike was really crap. Actually, someone have texted me today on my WhatsApp or Facebook. I think Facebook. He have texted me that he got LXS Lex motor from 2022 and he got same issue. While basically while driving on the fastest you can, in my case it was 50 miles per hour, you feel that bike is losing the power. Basically you can feel that the bike is starting slowing down, like it was going up on the gears and on the revs, but then when it goes to the 5th or 6th gear, it's just dropping like flat, like you can't do anything more than that. So I felt that there was something wrong with it. When I started tuning my bike, I found that remap, the fuel mat, basically it was not reached at the top RPMs, so that makes bikes work on in lean conditions. That's something what any engine shouldn't ever work like that. So I think it was like just an error from whoever have set it up at the factory, and some people saying, yeah, you shouldn't repair it, something what is not broken. But then again, do you know that your bike is broken, or you just accept it as it is and saying, oh well, it is as it is, it's just 1 to 5, there is no rocket science in it, it is what it is. For me it is not. I have found myself many times in my life that something can be improved, something can be repaired, even if other people saying it's not broken. But it is up to me. If you are some person like that, you can get software, you can get cable, do it yourself, or you can send that file to me and I can do it for you for free, or you can do some donation if you like. All of the donations that actually, yeah, there is donation on my website now, because I started my website some time ago. It was a blog first, and now there is a blog and at a shop, and there is also free files to download. It is not tuned files, it is like stock ones, because I'm thinking how to do these tuned ones, because there might be many options, like just to change the fueling, like to change the spark advance, or different settings like throttle settings or rev limiter or some stuff like that. So I'm thinking about how to do it, because on one point I don't want to charge a lot, but on other reason, yeah, I spend a lot of time on it, same with those videos and everything. So not everyone are keen, or maybe not everyone have some money to spare, like £5 or even less than that. That will help a lot if everyone could do that. But I'm not pushing anyone to say, oh, I'm not gonna tell you because you have to pay me first. There is nothing like that anymore. At the beginning I thought I have to do something like that, I have to charge people, which I did. I'm still doing some remaps. I'm selling some ECUs. Advising some people how to do it. The Polish community is absolutely madness. A lot of them remember their bikes on the carburetors, and then when they buy a new bike, they feel there is something wrong. There is something wrong with the bike, whether it is emissions or something like that, or again someone have done something to the bike where it shouldn't be set up like that, and then there is all sorts of issues like no power, overheating, dying on the red light, or when you stop, all of the different stuff. Another thing is, I had I had one customer. It was Robert from United States, I believe. He had a hovercraft where the engine was actually about the same. The engine had a 45 horsepower, but it was running the exactly same ECU what I have in my bike. So it was very nice to see how his engine, his hovercraft was improved. I posted a video some time ago on my channel what he have sent me. It is wild how much potential these ECUs have. Even I said to my brother to sort of run his Fiat on it, because he been looking for something, how to tune his car to get some more horsepower or save some fuel. But it all depends how sensors, how crankshaft sensor works, and if that can be applied to the car, because it might be a different signal and everything. It all depends, really. Someone from Argentina have sent me a picture. He just dropped a message, "Hello, I seen your videos, thank you for that." And he have bought engine. It was V2 engine. I don't know how big the capacity was, but it is nice to see that my channel being viewed. Some people are commenting, asking for help, or saying what they can get from the remap in their bikes, or whatever they have. I've been also thinking about getting engine for a go-kart, but still it is like a quite expensive hobby to have a go-kart, and then you need to get it somewhere where you can drive it. You can drive it on the road, yeah, sure, but then police will come and they're gonna size your go-kart or something like that. That will be very interesting, and yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Take care.